disappears. We press again. Hello everyone, welcome to the second episode of the RNG game series. So what we have seen in the beginning of this video is exactly what we are gonna do right now. So let's get started. So we already have the pet role like the system. If we click, we get a random pet, and that's the only the basics. However, we wanna show it to the player, right? So we are gonna add a frame, and we're gonna call it pet role displayer. Probably. Okay, let's change its values. Okay, you want to make it like a square, you know, square. Okay, perfect. And now it's here. Gonna make invisible. Why? To show a pet inside our displayer, we need to add a viewport frame. It's basically like a screen when where you can show some model. For example, this pet right here, we can put it inside this viewport frame. So we are gonna set its size to maximum, so 1, okay, so it's inside the pet role displayer, and we are gonna put its background to 1. Why? Because when we show the model with the pet, in this case, we don't want the background to be white. Okay, so these pets I got them from the toolbox. You can choose any other pets. However, since it is just a tutorial, I'm not gonna build anything. I'm just gonna show you how to do it. I'm gonna put the link to these whole pets on the video description. You can just use it, and yeah, that's it. Okay, so first of all, we have the viewport frame, but probably in the future we will have to use the viewport frame in any other systems. So we are gonna create a module script, so we can use it in a lot of scripts. So we are gonna create a folder inside the scripts, inside Strategy UI module scripts, and that's module script. Okay, and you're gonna call it, for example, viewport frame handler. Agora we are gonna copy his name, put it right here, and we are gonna create our function. Function viewport frame handler dot set viewport frame model, and then model, which is a model, and the viewport frame which is a viewport frame. Okay, now what we want to do is to make sure that the viewport frame is always empty. Why? Because we are gonna put a pet inside of here, and it's gonna show. Then if we roll again, it's gonna show another pet, and if we don't delete its stuff, it's gonna start accumulating, and we won't be able to see what's the actual pet we got. So we are gonna make viewport frame clear all children to just delete everything inside of viewport frame, and now we are gonna create the model clone. Why? Because we don't actually wanna use the real model, because if we use the real model, if we get the same pet again, we won't be able to show it. Why? Because for example, we have this pet. We are gonna put it inside the viewport frame, and it's showing. Not right now, a bit, but it's showing. Then we are gonna clear all children. Clear. What if we got the same pet again? It won't show because we have deleted it. So yeah, that's it. Okay, basically local clone equals to model clone equals clone one parent equals to viewport. If we want to show any model, we have to put it inside the viewport frame we are gonna use. Then clone Since it's a model, we have to use pivot2 and cframe.new, and we're gonna leave it blank. cframe.angles, 180, 0. Why am basically, for example, I am using these paths. These paths, if I don't put the cframe.angles, they will face backwards. For example, we are seeing this with these paths, with this code, we are seeing them facing to us, but in reality they will be like this if we don't add the 180. So you need to adjust it depending on the paths you are using. Basically, if for example your path is like this with the 180, just put, for example, 90. This is the thing you need to adjust it. Okay, so 180. Now we are gonna create a camera. Camera equals to instance.new camera.parent equals to viewport frame. We are gonna put it inside viewport frame, and camera dot current camera. Yes, current camera equals to camera. No, my bad. Viewport frame. That's why it wasn't showing. With viewport frame, current camera, it already shows. Okay. Now we can see that each pad has a different size, and it wouldn't be very productive, it wouldn't be very nice if we had to do pad by pad to show it. So we are gonna get the size of a pad so we can adjust it in the codes, so it will be much easier. Local cframe, we are gonna just put cf comma size equals to clone get bounding box. What is this? Bounding box is to get the size in general of a certain model, which we have the clone, which is the model, is a pet. Then local radius equals to size magnitude divided by 5. We can adjust it later. I'm just gonna put 5 because it's a number I like, I don't know. But after we see how the pet actually looks, we are gonna adjust it basically. Okay, camera dot cframe equals to cframe dot look at cframe dot position plus vector3 dot new 1 comma 0 comma radius times dot 5 cf. Okay, so these certain values we will adjust it after we test it, so don't worry if it looks a bit strange for now. So we are gonna add this thing on just to test on the main UI handler. So local view. Okay, we are script parent, have it here just to test. Handler. Let's choose a random pet. Again, workspace folder, because it's our folder with all the pets, but Admiral, for example. Let's put this viewport frame right now. Main UI dot pet role displayer dot viewport frame. Okay, and now we can adjust it depending on how it is. So it's like this. Oh, we typed it wrong. Okay, first error. C frame. Okay, now should work better. Okay, so now I believe it's facing to us. However, it's a bit cut. Let's see here. This player Admiral, it's here, but maybe we should put no field of view 80. 80 should work fine, and we are gonna make it bigger. The petrol displayer, maybe, yes, we are gonna make it bigger. Okay, the viewport frame. Oh, it's the camera, my bad. Let me just make sure it's the camera. I didn't see it very well. Okay, it's a camera, so let's change the camera. Let's put it right here. Camera dot field of view equals to 80. Okay. Now we are gonna make everything bigger. 0. Let's just make sure this is always a cube. This is a plugin. It's called it's called a plugin. I don't know, but I will put on the video description. You can also make it manually, but it's much easier with this one. Okay, let's make it huge. Like this, yes. The viewport frame is like this. Okay. 1. Let's see how it looks now. Yes. It's a bit cut right here, so I can just adjust it like I said. So we are gonna come here and maybe 6. No. 4. Maybe it's better. 4. 4. Okay. So now, but it's not centered. We need to center it. I believe it's this one right here. Okay. 0. And then if this works, I'm just gonna change the pet. No. Okay, it's not centered. I don't know what's going on. Okay, the pet is exactly like this. Okay. Let's just change the pet to see void bet. Void bet. It's right here. Okay. Let's just fix this and center it, because it doesn't seem that nice. Like, oh, I've seen the error. Okay. In the yes, for example, in the screen GUIs, ignore GUI in set is very important. Why? Because if we don't set this option, you know, the little bar in the chat, it's gonna push all the elements down. For example, if we have this thing here, the screen GUI will only start in here, so it will put everything lower. That's now it's centered. Okay, perfect. So now what we wanna do is actually show what we want. But in a lot of our RNGs, we don't actually put the pet we have gotten on first. We show a row of pets, a lot of pets. So basically what we are gonna do, first of all, I need to set up the pets data better. Why? Because there is no like I said here, for example, here there is no dog, there is no cat, there is no pig, there is no fox in here exactly. So these pets will be a bit special, but it is what it is. Okay, I don't mind. Doesn't look that bad. So okay, let's start for this. Let's put Leafy Kitty. You can change whatever you want. Don't worry about it. Leafy beer. Oh. Just oh it's okay. Yeah, I know this is a bit boring, but it is what it is. We have to do it. And I just close it. Okay. Okay, so we now have this, and we are gonna put pet. We are gonna duplicate it and put it on replicated storage, okay? Inside of replicated storage. Now we are just gonna test to see if everything is still okay. It's not, we changed the name, so now it's not folder, it's pets. But now we're gonna put replicated storage dot pets. I think I didn't write it. Okay, pets. Let's just see if everything works. Okay, works fine. Now let me see what you have here. Okay, now what I want to do is, after we have the pet chosen, is when we are gonna put this thing, and just okay, just we have the table here. So pet chosen, we're gonna put, we are gonna get the pet inside of the folder which is named pets inside replicated storage. So replicated storage dot pets, and then we are gonna open these brackets right here and put it pet chosen, pet chosen, but name. Okay, so it should work. We have this here, now we have here. Okay, another here. Now we got a leafy kitty. Now we got a leafy bear. Understand? Okay. Now this isn't very a show. Like an RNG needs to be something very catchy, very, the highs love the effects, love the twins, love everything about it. And right now it's very simple. So what we are gonna do is we are gonna roll one pet. However, we are gonna show a lot of them. So I'm just gonna get one pet chosen, but then we are gonna local pets to roll equals to pets equals to a table, simple table. Then for I equals 1, 10, we are gonna do this 10 times. Pets to roll, no, my bad, table dot insert pets to roll, and now we are gonna add this thing right here. Perfect. So what happens in here? We have now one pet that we are gonna get, and 10 random pets we are gonna just show here to create a bit of something cooler for the player, some effects, some special effects, because this episode is just focused on making the visual part of the rolling system. Okay, so let's do it. Let's still print page chosen for debug purposes. For pet in pets to roll do. You're gonna do this thing right here. No, I'm just gonna leave this here, and okay. And now pet name. You're gonna put right here, but however viewport. Where is the viewport? Oh, okay, so let's add another parameter, which is black. Yes, and then pull boolean. Oh, well, which means it's true or false. Why? Because when it's rolling a pet, we don't want to show the color of the pet. We want to put everything darker, and the only pet that is showing the its color, it's gonna be the pet we actually got. Okay. So we are gonna report frame, and now we are gonna put true, and here false. And now if black, then let me search here, it's in here. Then viewport frame done image color equals to color tree from RGB black. Okay. Else we're gonna put it white so it doesn't change anything. Okay. False. Okay. Let's put desk. Wait. Come on. I think it should work. No, doesn't work. We have an error. Oh. Can't clone. Oh, okay. So basically, we can't clone. Yeah, makes sense. We're gonna put this here. So basically what it said is that we can't clone a string. Why? When we are just asking for the pet name, we were just getting a single string, leafy kitty. But we don't know where the model of the leafy kitty is, which means we have to get it from broadbracket storage dot pets and then its name. So that we are gonna get it somewhere here. I think it will work now. Nice. So now okay. So we have to do two things. First of all, add a little twin to make it smaller each time a pet rolls, and add a debounce. Why? Because we can just spam click this button and we will roll a lot of stuff. So it's simple. Just first debounce. Local debounce equals to false. If debounce, then return debounce equals, which means debounce equals to false. If we press the button, it will activate the debounce, which means if we press again, it will check if debounce equals to true. Since it's true, the code inside of the mouse button on a click won't run. And after everything is done, we are gonna put task.wait 2 just to show the pet we got, and then debounce equals to false. Now let's just make a little thing to add a little effect. So it's just gonna add the UI list layout. Where is it? Right here. And we are gonna put it center and center, just to center the viewport frame. Now you can just play with this size and it's better. It's gonna be 1. Okay, yes, it's gonna be 1. And now every time something changes, you're gonna put I can put viewport frame. Yeah, I can put where is it? Main UI not pet full displayer not viewport frame twin size not new. So it's gonna get smaller. Then in the easing duration in out in easing style sign true, and let's put like 3 desk wait 0 command and then we are gonna do it again, but just to place it again on the original size. Let's see how it goes. Okay, it's a bit slow and it's not loading everything too, and now we can press it. Okay, it's very slow, but it's an effect. So This one is nice. This one is not. Let me see now. Okay, now it's nice, but it's still loading the pets. Okay, let's see. Perfect. Okay, now it's almost done. We are just gonna add a little text, 1 in 20 chances, for example. So, petrol display, text label, 1,0. Okay, just I cannot put of the list layout, so this is gonna be a little problem. But I can just put it. I'm gonna put inside the viewport frame to see how it goes. Maybe it might look nice. I don't know. So let's see. Let's scale text and 1 in 20, 2020. Change its this one maybe. I don't know. You can just customize it as you want. I'm just gonna make it very fast. Border. No. Contextual. 20. I might just put it like black. No, black. No. I'm just gonna put it white just to see it how it goes. Okay. Chances text. Now we are gonna put menu I dot pet role displayer dot view per frame dot chances text dot text equals to yeah, no, not percent, thanks AI. Pet name in chance. Okay, now I'm just gonna put this invisible. I don't wanna see it right now. Then put okay. No. Okay, what am I doing? Okay. Visible equals to true. I'm gonna copy it again, and then equals to false. I don't know if it looks good. I'm just gonna change it later if needed. Okay. No, it's not. I forgot here. Equals to false equals to show it the actual pet we are gonna get. So here it's not pet now, it's pet chosen. Pet chosen. Okay, should work, I think. Here. No. Oh, I know why. I told you. Okay, so we can't do this. We can, but in another way. Let's just for I comma element in view or frame get children. So if element is text label, then continue, which means if the element we are looping it's a text label, the loop is gonna pass this one and it's gonna go to another. So continue, else element destroy. But I know I gotta do this one. Okay, should work now. Okay, I need to make it disappear. Nice. Just gonna make a few details. So after this is view put this in. dot visible equals to false. Then we are gonna delete this thing. Okay. Okay. Now we are cleaner it. Yes, and then we are gonna put it again. Okay, should work perfect now. Okay, we press. Okay, doesn't look perfect because it's true here. Okay, let's see, and boom. You see loading the pets, but yeah, the okay, yes. Oh, it's Leafy Kitty, not one. How did I see it? Okay, my bad. I'm sorry. One and one. Okay, and now just put the name, pet name, because I forgot also. 0. Oh, this is so strange. It's not showing. I don't know what's happening. Oh, I'm just gonna put it down here. I don't know. 1 0. Okay, not 7. And now just kidding, because I'm lazy. Menu icon portrait dot pet name dot text equals to pet chosen name. Now I'm just gonna put it, and the pet name is only for the last one. So if we now do it, what's this? Do it. 1 in. Oh, not visible. And then false. Okay, should work now, I think. Press. Still loading the pets, but whatever. Oh. Okay, just a little down. 8 5 8 5, yeah. 1. Okay, let's just wait a bit for the pets to load. Okay, Leafy Kitty 1 in 3, and yeah, that's it. It perfectly works, as you can see right here. We have gotten a Leafy Kitty. So please leave a like, subscribe,